that setup for that bullet time, and also I think works a lot better alongside the Vi. Those two can really work well in tandem to be able to pull targets within range, get them bursted down, stop you from having to...
There's not many champions on IG's side that takes or makes use of a lot of these grubs. Like, I guess, you know, Cho'Gath can split push, but like, you know, it's not a Jace, it's not a Jax, it's not someone that's building Scion. Yeah,
it's not a Scion very specifically, right? Giving over a ton, very bad. Hang on, they might be going for a dive right here, RAO.
Killer Instinct already used. Mako is getting dove by the whole squad, but good use of the knockup by the Shy. Unfortunately, just not good enough. And now that Shanks has arrived to the party, they're letting the turret reset so they can start tanking up the turret aggro. Shanks drops it. Hope has got to drop it soon, and it's just clean from anyone's
backside of the map. Whilst that dive was happening bot lane, you can see all of the turret plates still available.
TP
coming
from
in.
Flandra. Gala might be exposed here. Killer's Instinct early from Hope puts the pressure down, and now it comes down to, Gala, when are we gonna use Flash? I guess. Maybe it was just too late at that point. Second rotation. Only one item spike has been achieved for IG. It is the Rod of Ages. And to their credit, they were the first ones in the river. They secure 4 total for themselves, but here comes the Weaver's Wall. Does anyone get caught up in it?
Hang on.
Shanks is
Shanks,
in the front line, and oh, God! Turn off the camera. We had a little too much fun with Anyone's Legend. Mikhail is flashing forward, trying to make the engage happen. Hope has to dive forward into a bullet time, but he flashes to the left, able to dodge the damage. Gala getting his rocked all the way forward, but Hope, can he put on a 1v2 performance? I don't think it's gonna happen, and yes, he gets silenced and shut down. IG making a big punish.
And they're going to be able to pick themselves up. There was already damage coming in. A couple of big auto attacks that would have landed anyway at the point to which he flashes. He needs to recognize instantaneously, uh-oh, I've messed up. Let's reposition. And instead, because he doesn't do that, he ends up baiting good amount of push that Shanks has just been able to get for himself top lane. But you've got more members down in the bottom side with all of those grubs as well. The tower is just going to fall way quicker. IG going to be able to pick themselves up that first brick. And Shanks, he'll be able to grab this one just about, mate. Need to run a little bit here. The Shy not going to hit the knock-up, and all good for Shanks. And so after
the pit, so they know that the Rift Herald has started up, but Tarzan is nowhere near. He is now just running over, but I think this is just the Rift Herald completely gone to IG, because you have Cho'Gath, who can feast on the objective and guarantee it for you.
This is why I was a little bit confused as to why Tarzan had headed down. Now they're going to look for the re-engage, though. They're going on to the Shy.
I mean, IG is kind of split at the moment. The Shy, oh no, the blast code is so bad for him. He's now in a world of hurt, but he's super tanky. Jet tries to bail him out. KL, the bullet time! Wall. It's such a great angle from Gall, and now Anyone's Legend, they're on the back foot. They got to stand in front of Flandra or hope that he can soak all the damage coming through. That charge already used. Got a decent amount of work done on the Shanks in the back line. Dragon, you secured your rite of passage into this jungle quadrant. No one from IG should be able to contest, and that at least guarantees soul point for Anyone's Legend.
That is going to be the very important...
No, but my body wants to kill this Nautilus. We're going to see if he'll get a chance to do it topside now that Mako has no flash. And you know what? Hope immediately sees the angle. Killer Instinct right onto the top. But the bullet time is forcing them out of the choke. KL cannot escape the death cone. Flandra teleports in. So does the Shy. And just like that.
It's just these dragons that feel like they are keeping them in this game.
Shy almost has 4k HP. Flandra has yet to reach 3,000 HP.
He's a big boy.
He might not be big enough, though. They put all the damage onto him. Jet taking up the last turret shot. It's enough to take him out. And now the Shy's coming from the rest of IG's front line. Oh, boy. Maybe not the best engage onto Anyone's Legends Tower there. And now 4v3.
Correction. The Drakes and IG's mistakes are the things keeping AL in this game right there, because that was way too aggressive from IG. They did not have the opportunity to step up in that way. It's actually opened AL up to potentially step right here towards this Atacon. If they're able to grab this one, it'd be a great swing
Rest of Anyone's Legend now trying to force the backline out of the Dragon's Pit. Rookie losing his flash in the exchange. However, Flandra was not able to escape the claws of IG on the other side. Anyone's Legend trying to burn down this dragon as fast as possible. Still 3,000 HP left to go. KO throws his life, buys some time. It is secured. It's Mountain Soul, but now they're down a lot of numbers here on Anyone's Legend. If they can preserve as many members as possible, they will not pay the consequences, but the rest of IG do not want to let any stragglers go. They want to punish as hard as possible. The death charge looking for Shanks. Tarzan already falling, and the bullet time is going to get a lot of damage into Hope's back. Shanks could be next, but he's got that Seraph shield.
And he needs to for his team. AL, they haven't been able to really set up any deep vision once again around this fight. IG not going to be the same for them. Here they go.
They go with a soft engage onto Tarzan. Now looking at Kale, Hope jumps into the Baron Pit with a killer instinct, trying to burst out Jeje, eliminating at least one of the smites away from IG, and maybe this was just not a good fight. The flash from Tarzan to secure the win becomes lightning over the wall. Bullet time from Gala. Maybe it turns the fight, but it's just not enough damage to deal with the enormous front line that Anyone's Legend is packing, and here comes Flandra with the flash onto the Misfortune. The seismic shove from Shanks finds the Guns woman, and Anyone's Legend aces IG across the rift. No contest whatsoever. Anyone's Legend is taking this game in the bag.
Clean ace right here for AL. They do not want to go to a game number 3. They want this to be a clean 2-0 straight onto the Baron.
Anyone's Legend have been able to rally at the moment needed most. And now the Elder Dragon has spawned. Hang on, wait a minute. There's still a chance for IG. If they get a numbers advantage guaranteed right here, the Elder Dragon is going to be really scary for Anyone's Legend now. 4v5, they have to push the gas, and the rest of Anyone's Legend, they have to make sure that they do not suffer any more casualties unnecessarily. The Shy taking up a bit of damage in the river here. Rupture finds Hope onto the backline, still has a flash. He's totally okay. Rookie ready to set up the death lasers from Fog. Looks for one in a Tarzan, decent chunk. Bullet time, snaps it back. I don't know how that happened, but Tarzan is eating a lot of damage for breakfast. The Crescent Guard finally ends, and now the jungler's gone home. Tries to send it. He looks for a couple kills. Can he find one more in a Jeje? Hope is cooking. Hope is firing. Hope is saving the game for Anyone's Legend. And now it's up to Shanks against 2 people, but Jeje, still a jungler, still has smite. Shanks, I don't know if he could pull a rabbit out of the hat on this one. It would be a miracle if he could deflect this. But KL has respawned on the rift. Maybe this could be Anyone's Legend saving the game. Shanks just has to get enough damage to threaten Jeje, but it's already 3,000 HP. KL's getting enraged. Set up the combo, the crash down, the seismic shove right into the heart of Rel. But the Elder Dragon is secure, but it's only onto Jeje. Can he find enough damage?
Can they get him?
I don't think he can! KL and Shanks will save the game for Anyone's Legend.
Oh, it's Kale and Shanks that save it in the end. Start it up at the moment. They also need to be careful to not have it stolen away. The Shy does have his ultimate up and available. Oh, there they go!
Where'd they come from? Jeje immediately forced to run away with the flash. Anyone's Legend, they can take it slow unless they get a free pick on the Shy. Already isolated. Flandra ready to give his life. Bullet time. Tries to rip through them in the choke point, but the Shy still falls. He's become a fossil. And it could be that IG just do not have enough of a front line to stall for the rest of Anyone's Legend's reinforcements. The Weaver's Wall is going to leave little ground for IG to run through. Mako's the next one to fall. There's an Elder Dragon spawning in 30 seconds, but IG cannot wait to let that objective stall because Anyone's Legend is going to take this opportunity to burn the Baron now.
Yeah, you've got to go pick this up incredibly quickly, otherwise you're going to be giving over an Elder Drake to IG, something they cannot afford to do right now. They're going to be able to take this one down more than quickly. They haven't even been able to crack a tower for it. They're just going to go straight for this objective. Miko, hello!
Flash forward. He's looking for someone else on the front line, but Shanks was not followed up by the rest of IG. Jeje sends it on the KL. A GA is popped. Flandra is taking up as much as he can, and he's doing a hell of a job. The bullet time achieves nothing. Literally nothing. Just a few scratches in the dead of Anyone's Legend's armor. The Weaver's Wall cuts off IG where they stand, and that's it. IG trying to hold the line as best as they can, but when you have shining hope in the name of the bomb lane for Anyone's Legend, then anything is possible!
Everybody right there from AL steps up. It was a terrible early to mid game for them, but they stall this game out long enough. The Drakes are in their favor, and it takes them late enough into this game that the composition comes online, and it takes some miracle plays from multiple members. It takes winning a